Hello everyone. So for today I figured we could use this particular collage piece because it's more densified and everything, but I do need to obviously cover the back. So I figured we can cover the back first and then go from there. I have some of these papers which I thought would work out to filling the back of it a little bit. So this is what I'm going to do. And I completely forgot to grab my ruler out of my bedroom, so we'll have to live without that for at the moment. Let's just use what we have on hand at this very second. And then I'm just going to use a pair of scissors. Let's find a piece here that we can just plop on it. I know, I'm just like using what I have on hand. Try and get it all used as much as I can. Here, just because, again, I'm going to be taking my scissors and cutting around it and all that jazz. Try making sure I'm in screen a little too. Alright, now let's cut this end. Again, I notice I have a lot going on here. There we go. This needs a little something. So I'm just going to grab some of my art glitter glue here. My phone just went off. And it wasn't emergent. Alright. So we got that going. Now, I know I have tons of pieces that I could be adding to this. These are a whole thing on cowboys and all that kind of stuff. that I have, and I thought, oh, okay, let's just, this has been in my stash. I haven't used it at all. As you can tell, I probably should fussy cut some of these, but I'm not going to right now. Again, I just want to use some of the pieces. I'm not using all the pieces for this. Again, I just want to add them to this a little bit here and give it another layer, I guess. Which is okay. It's okay to add another layer sometimes to your pieces. You don't always have to do what I do either. But again, I wanted to go on with this cowboy theme a little bit, and I saw this collage paper I had already worked on, and it really isn't going anywhere, and it wasn't getting used for anything in particular, and I'm like, you know what, let's just glue some pieces down, add them to this way when I do make another cowboy journal, it's nicely put together and ready to be used. But I wanted to add more cowboyish material to the background of this. Again, just give it more of a theme to it. These aren't the only pieces I'm adding to this. It's just right now these are the go-to pieces on let's use this up. Let's use this in the background here to add something to these pieces, and this piece needs to get cut down just slightly. I know I already glued it, but that's okay. It was just a waste of glue. Alright, so now that we got more cowboyish pieces onto this, let's add some of our other papers and pieces that we got from the Happy Meal. Again, I'm just planning on adding to this as much as possible. I added some stickers onto this that we can use for this piece. She has some other stuff that we could be adding too, but right now I just want to add this stuff as much as possible to it. I know there's napkin and stuff too that we can use. These are more collage pieces. Napkin. Actually, I'm gonna save these for a different journal, I think. I have a bug journal coming up. That's for Halloween. This again, I'll probably save for the bug journal. Stickers is what I was looking for. We could probably use some of this napkin on here. Some of this napkin on. We'll wait for that for decoration. I knew there were a couple of fussy cut pieces in here, so I kind of wanted to pull them out for this portion. That's another. So we got more than enough to collage with here, and again, I just wanted to, I pulled out what I needed to be taken out of here, there, and put in a different area. But yeah, let's just have some fun with this now. Again, your stickers, your napkin, that type of thing's your next thing after the big stuff gets put on. You don't necessarily need all your napkin. I'm just going to pull some out of here like this piece. We got that piece now. Hold off. And when it still has its backing, you just use what I use anyways is my washi tape. I use my washi tape to peel the back. I find washi tape works the best. Not for everybody, but some of us. And I keep my white pieces for when I do altered boxes and stuff like that. That's what I use my white for. Or if, like some of my collage pieces, if I want them to become a cover, I also use the collage pieces to make a cover. And cover it with napkin or sewing pattern, just because I find that works very well. So here again, I'm just going to peel across a couple pieces here and there, and the rest of this away. Now this one, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to use this one with this particular piece, but I do like these two mixed in. Now, I'm just wondering if they're stickers or no. I have to fussy cut a little here. I'm not sure what this is, to be honest. Is it transfer paper? Is it a rub-on? Don't look like it's a rub-on. but it does feel differently and everything. Yeah, I think this is transfer paper. So we might just do something else with these, just because I don't know exactly how this works. But that's okay, we have tons of other pieces here, so. Not that big of a deal. We might wait on these stickers too until we're done with this process. So, all right, let's just get going with some of this. Again, I'm just having a play here. Sometimes by not thinking, you're doing more than thinking. If that makes sense. I'm not really thinking about this too much. I am, but I'm not. I'm just trying to add my pieces of napkin to this. And this one is out. All right. Today I've been watching, again, a lot of my Grey's Anatomy pieces, or show, just because it's a Sunday. Get caught up on my videos, watch Grey's Anatomy, that's about it. Before starting to watch a little one. That's what I do. I hope you can see this. I'm like not giving myself much space here. Sorry. So again, I'm just gluing as much as I can on this portion here. Just to give it a bit of color. You don't necessarily want everything plain because that gives it its own struggles. But I love making these little pieces like this because it makes it so much fun. Again, you don't have to have things perfect. You can just glue and make things look odd and different, and again, it just gives it a different look. Which is not always a bad thing. And I know these look cluttered, but I also know when I'm done with it, it ain't gonna look cluttered anymore. I showed you that when I did the tags and stuff for the Safari journal. It looked like I had cluttered every piece and everything else, but then as soon as I cut it up, it looked completely different. It looked like none of it had, you know, quite a bit of it did not have any animals on it, even though it looked like it did before. Oh, I'm so sticky. Last one. Where shall I put it? Right there. Alright. So next we're going to cut it up, but I am going to let this dry a little bit because if I tried to cut this up right now with all the glue that I used, it's going to make my piece very stuck. So I will see you in the next video, and we'll be hopefully have this cut out, or my pieces cut out already, and moving on. So again, I hope you catch what we did. I mean, I added napkin this time instead of laces like I did the Safari journal. What I did was add lace to it. Now I added napkin to it. I just gave it that extra texture to it. I always think that's important when you're making these collages too. Don't just think of how, because if you're going to be using it for a tag or anything else, you want background to it. You don't want it to be so plain. So it looks way different than what we started with, that's for sure. I hope you enjoyed this video and have a great day or night. Bye.